Welcome back to another episode of Cyclones Insider, everyone. I'm Johnny Canetta. Minor league baseball and long bus rides and road trips pretty much go hand in hand, which means there's plenty of downtime for players to find a way to keep themselves occupied. Our very own Stu Johnson caught up with a couple of guys to see what life is like on the road. Stu, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Johnny, and we're here at the Tiki Bar with repeat guest Austin McGeorge. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what you do on the road, and I know you guys have a lot of downtime. So what is the most fun thing you've done this season on a road trip?
By far the most thing we've done is me, Henry, and Becker over here went to Niagara Falls while we were in Batavia, and that was by far the best thing.
How'd you get that idea?
I mean, a couple other players said it was nearby, and I've only seen it in movies, Bruce Almighty.
I'm here with Katharine Hepburn's mom. Tell me, why did you throw the blue heart of the ocean jewel over the railing of the Titanic?
So I've always wanted to go see it, So
take me through it. It's about an hour from where we were staying. You got in a car and you drove?
The night before, we're like, hey, we're going to wake up early in the morning, and we're just going to head out there. So we rented a car and drove for about 50 minutes, easy, straight there until we saw it, and it was awesome.
So what was the experience like? You got to look at it from up above, and then you got down underneath?
We did everything we possibly could. We parked, we walked on top, we took pictures, everything. We went down, felt like the mist from the falls, then we got in the mid of the mist, and that was the best part. On the boat, going all the way around, getting splashed by the falls, and that was awesome.
So once you guys were on that trip, and you drove back, you told people about it, Were a few people a little bit jealous they didn't get to go?
Yeah, a lot of people were jealous. They're like, how'd you get there? Like, did you pay for a cab or anything like that? And we're like, nah, man, we just went, and that was the best part. And people were mind blown that we got that experience, and they kind of missed out a little bit.
In general, on the road, when you're on that bus ride, no matter how long it is, there's a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
What do you do to kill the time?
You try to sleep. That's the most important part. If you can't sleep, good luck. You try to listen to music as much as you can. Some of those 6-hour rides they get to you a little bit. Bring some snacks. Snacks are huge. Try to pop in a movie that you can watch, and then
Go-to road snack.
Man, go-to road snack. So you gotta find some form of chips. Chips are huge. Plus, they kind of make everybody else mad. It's kind of funny. So that's what you gotta do.
Now, I know you're a guy from Louisiana, so you're used to being around water. That's got to be a little bit different when it's coming down on top of you like that, right?
Yeah. Usually, in Louisiana, we're just out on the lake and stuff, doing some water sports, but those falls were crazy.
Yeah, you got to have a good roommate to make the road trips bearable. Who are you living with on the road?
On the road, I'm with my boy Becker, and back home, I'm with Atkins.
What's the most annoying habit Dylan Becker has on the road? I've seen one game in particular, all you guys seem to be playing, competing, trying to get the best score. Do you know which one that is, or which ones do you like playing?
That's Slither.
Slither. Tell me about Slither.
Well, it's similar to the old Snake game on the Nokia. But you can actually make people run into you and then eat their body. So that's how you get bigger.
I've been told Slither is the most popular game you guys are all playing. Who's the best at that?
Rizzy was the best, and then he was surpassed by Jacob Zanin. Zanin's the Slither master, I think.
Where are you on the hierarchy there?
Very bottom. I like to watch it. I like to be a hype man for the guys. I'm not a big player.
Well, we went to State College. That's actually the closest road trip for your family from Kentucky. So your mom drove over, and she stayed at the hotel where we were at. It must have been really nice to be able to get some one-on-one time with your mom.
Yeah, absolutely. I was only able to go home from school for about 2 days, so I got about a day or two with my family, and then I came up here. So it was good to see her. I got to hang out with her for 2 days, and then she had to go back to work, the following day. So, fortunately, my dad's coming up on the 20th, and we have 6 home games. So, I'll be able to see him and my sister and the rest of my family then.
Hey, you're from Texas, so you hadn't been anywhere near Niagara Falls before.
Yeah.
Is that the coolest thing you've seen since you come east?
Yeah, it was really cool. Getting to see the city in New York was pretty interesting, and but definitely I'm a big nature guy. I love to hunt, fish, do all those kinds of things, and being able to see those falls was pretty awesome, and really just kind of shows you our Creator and like how awesome it is, like what we have here on Earth.
What was your favorite part of the Niagara Falls experience?
Probably the Maid of the Mist, just getting down under there, feeling the water hitting you. It's kind of crazy. You're in a whirlwind. The visibility goes away for a little bit because you're right there in the mist, and then you kind of come out of it and see it again. It's pretty cool. And I've never been that close to Canada either. That was kind of neat also.
Now, you have a roommate on the road. Just talk to Taylor Henry a little bit. He's your roommate.
Yeah.
Who is the louder snorer on the road?
I don't know. Henry doesn't snore at all. If I had to guess, I'd probably go with Peter Alonso. If I just had to throw a wild guess out there, I would guess he was the loudest snorer.
What's your favorite thing to do when you're on the bus to pass the time?
Just listen to music. I've got a tablet that I watch movies on every now and then, but not too frequently. I watched Forrest Gump on our first road trip. That was good.
That's a classic right
Yeah,
there.
love that movie.
Run, Forrest, run!
So, as I said, you're a Texas dude, and you're coming here to New York. What are your impressions of the East Coast in general?
Honestly, just like such a boiling pot. You know, you learn in school, New York is just a boiling pot, mixing pot of different kind of cultures and people, and you really see that. You know, in Texas, you're not subject to as many different cultures, and here it's pretty neat to get to see everybody coexisting on the same streets, and everybody gets along, and it's pretty cool to see.
So when you guys get a chance to go on the road, whenever you can get some downtime, it must be nice to have a break from being a baseball player and just do something a little bit different, right?
Yeah, it's cool. You know, we try to, get away a little bit from the baseball thing, get our minds off of it, and it makes us better players too. A lot of times when we kind of separate work from pleasure, whatever you want to call it, when we're just able to hang out with our friends. Also, we gain a lot of camaraderie on the team that way, so it's kind of nice to be able to hang out with the guys, get to know each other a little bit off the field.
There you have it, the Brooklyn Cyclones enjoying life on the road and here at MCU Park. Back to you, Johnny.
Thank you guys. Remember, Cyclones fans, the Cyclones will be back here for a long 6-game homestand starting this weekend, so be sure to come out to MCU Park. And remember to turn in each week for your newest episodes of Cyclones Insider. I'm Johnny Canetta. We'll see you next time.